Hello, beautiful people. Welcome, welcome. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising, and Venus and cross watching if you want to use it for that too. And it's for December 2022. With me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome. Thank you all so much for your subscribes. It got me over that 100,000 that I've been aspiring to for since I began this channel properly in 2018. So thank you so very, very much. I really appreciate it. Alrighty, we're going to be looking at your current energy and then what's coming in. What are the potential challenges to what's coming in? And then finishing off with the outcome. So do stay tuned to the end to find out where we are going to end up with this. All right, Gemini, let's have a little look. I'm using two cameras so that you can see the cards. And if I feel I need to, I'll bring the camera down properly onto it. So we'll see how we go. All right, my beautiful people, how are you? Are you well? All righty. What's the current energy then? You've got the Hermit, the Star, nice, the Seven of Cups, the Six of Wands. Gemini, this is looking very good. I want another two. We've got the Four of Cups. Oh, we've got having an extra three. Okay. And we've got the Devil and the Ten of Wands coming out together. All right. So I like this for you. Do not worry about the Devil energy because it's with the Ten of Wands, which is saying it's an end to that struggle. But let's start at the beginning. You have got the Hermit cards. This is your current energy. You're very much bringing your attention into yourself. I like this, you know, especially in December, because this is very much a time where we tend to give so much time, energy, effort, money and everything else to everybody else if you celebrate Christmas. So this is you really checking in with yourself. Gemini, what do I want? What do I need? What's important to me? What are my priorities? Where am I going? What do I want to achieve for myself? We're at the end of 2022, so we're already feeling the energy for 2023 coming in, which I've got to say, having done all the readings for 2023, it feels a much easier year than 2022 has been. And thank you all so much for those of you who have purchased them. If you don't know about it, my 2023 annual readings, I don't put on YouTube. I only put on my website for sale. It's the one time of year that I get some money in, which helps me to do all the free stuff. It supports that free work that I do. Anyway, thank you so much. If you want to buy them, the link is below. Okay, so you're in this energy where you are focusing with that Star card on my light, right? There he is, the Hermit with that lantern. That's my light, my energy, my dreams, my aspirations, what's important. And with the Star card there, we are really looking at what makes me shine and what dims my light. Because it's time for me to really step into my power. These two cards together are very, very powerful, and they're both major arcana. So you are in this very important time. And I believe the full moon is in Gemini around about the 8th of December, although I'm not 100% sure. Don't hold me to that. All right. So we are in this energy. What do I want? Because Gemini, you're looking at your choices, you're looking at your options, you're looking at what's important, and what you're heading to is this is what you're aligned with at the moment, is this victory card. If I don't know what I want, the universe can't bring it to me. I need to be clear, I need to be focused, I need to look at my options so that I can move towards this victory. Right, this beautiful victory energy. This is being seen, being recognized, standing out from the crowd, especially with the Star energy. This is you, for those of you in the spotlight, whether that be perhaps you are YouTubers or you are wanting a career in the spotlight, whether you in your paid job are standing out from the crowd and being noticed, which is always a good thing. This is good. All right. This is good. This is your current energy. Now, you're doing this real focus on self because you're aware that there's some part of your world and life that you're not hugely satisfied with. The Four of Cups is a card of disappointments and it's not quite gone the way I wanted it to go. What more can I do? It's a contemplative energy. It's not necessarily a complaining energy, but it is really examining what's working and what's not working. And when we do that in a constructive way, rather than a moany groany way, then it's very, very helpful, because it helps us identify that's not working, that needs to go, or I need to tweak it, change it. And so you are aware that there is something in your life here that needs to go. All right, so that Four of Cups is helping you see what isn't working. So there's an area of your life here with the Devil card. This could be a person or a situation or a behavior, a pattern that is just such hard work. All right, the Ten of Wands is exhaustion, tiredness, too much burden, too much struggle, too much everything. Okay, so this is wanting to come to an end as we move into December. It's like this has got to go. So whether this is, for some of you, this can be a habit, like, you know, drinking wine or beer every day to just relax, but actually what you find is it drains you. Whether it's that you're spending too much money or giving too much time and energy to other things and other people, you know, overcommitted, over too many responsibilities, that you feel this attachment to, you feel trapped, you feel like I can't get out of that, I have to keep doing that. This is what is with that Four of Cups saying to you, I just don't want this anymore, it needs to go. So it's going because you have this, let's put these back in the right order, the Hermit and the Star with the Seven of Cups and that Victory card. So you will be victorious to get rid of this. You will be able to look at those over responsibilities, or those what is draining you, what is getting in the way. That's what you're looking at, because you want to step into this star energy. You want to focus on you and your light. So you're very much looking at what drains you. Okay, it's going to be different things for different people. This could be a boss that's forever saying I need you to do extra. This could be, as I say, a pattern of behavior. This could be a toxic friend who's always I need you. This, you know, that kind of thing, where we have to step into our protection of self, our love of self, and say, do you know what? No. Okay. So, you know, let's bring that word no into the vocabulary where it needs to come in. All right. You have that Victory card, so you will be able to do this, but you do need to look at all your options. All right. Now, let me give you an example on one of those. Let's say that you are looking after elderly parents who are getting more and more demanding and more of your time, and you're also trying to look after your children and your job and it's like, right, look at your options. What other resources are available? Who else can help? Reach out to social services, to the health services, to neighbours. It's about looking at all of those options about what can I do to balance this out, because I absolutely want to step into my own light and really examine who and what's draining me. All right, so that is your current energy. It's like you're flipping from where it is, you examined it and said, right, now it needs to change. So let's look at what's coming in then. You want to make those changes. You will make those changes. You've got the Victory card. So let's look at what is coming in for Gemini, please. Queen of Swords, there's your truth. The Ace of Pentacles, that new beginning. There's the Temperance. That's what I wanted to see for you, that balance coming in. And that Nine of Wands. All right, so this is what is coming in for you. That truth and clarity, the Queen of Truth, I call her. So sometimes she can be a little bit harsh, a little bit cold. She's not particularly emotional, but there are times that we need that. We need to step into the logic, the intelligence, rather than the feeling. All right, the feeling can hold us trapped sometimes, and we step back and we say, right, let's just look at this a little bit more objectively. then I can see what needs to be done and I can speak up, because she is a talker. She's not just going to think about this, she's going to verbalize it, she's going to communicate it. That is going to bring in a new beginning. This is going to bring in a fresh start. I love the Ace of Pentacles for you. All right. So this new start is coming in that is much more balanced with that Temperance card. And that's what we want to see, the balance coming in for you, so that we're not overburdening, overgiving. We are allowing life to balance out. Now, the Nine of Wands is with it, which is perseverance, nearly there, nearly there. Now, this would suggest that you're not going to be able to resolve everything in 2 minutes. It might be a plan that you're coming up with. So say, for example, using that example of looking after elderly parents, if I reach out, for example, to social services, they're not going to put everything in place tomorrow, but they can start the ball rolling to put extra support in place. Yeah. If you're going to pull back on that alcohol, it's going to take you a little bit of time before your body responds to start feeling in a much more vibrant place. It takes a little bit of time, but this is perseverance. So you're on the right track towards that balance. Okay. If you're saying to your boss, do you know what, there's just too much work for me to do and I can't keep doing these extra hours, you need to bring in somebody else to help, or you need to share the load a little bit more evenly amongst the other people in the office, in the job, then that might take them a little bit of time to put that in place. So it's coming. So perseverance. All right. So when we make these changes, which you're making, all right, from that Hermit and Star energy, that's your current energy. What do I need to do? What needs to go? You know, what do I need to let go of? Then you take the action and you start bringing that to bear, right? Bringing it into fruition. So we like this for you very much. Let's have a look at what the obstacles or challenges could be for you with this. What's the challenges coming up in December for Gemini, please? The Hanging Man. There we go. A bit of time, a bit of patience. The Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. So let's look at why these could be potential challenges for you. So the Hanging Man, Major Arcana, this is looking at things from a different perspective, surrendering in terms of, if I'm standing up and saying no, then I've got to surrender to any kind of feelings that come up in me about, oh my God, I'm such a bad person because I'm saying no. Just let them go, surrender, let them come up, let them go. But when we look at things from a different perspective and say, look, this cannot continue the way it is, that Devil and Ten of Wands says there's something here I need to extract myself from, but it may take a little bit of time. This is also a card of patience, right? Doesn't mean to say we're not taking action, but it's taking a little bit of time. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a beautiful positive card. It's in the challenge position. So there could be some resistance here within you to allowing this shift, this change that wants to come in. This is a new karmic cycle. It's like tick, tick, tick. I've learned that. I've done that. It's time now for me to shift that energy so we can resist. All right. I'll do it next time. I'll do it next month. I'll look at it in the new year. Put off, put off, put off. Now there's a difference between stepping into patience and surrender and putting things off. Right, so what's the difference? Because this is kind of wait and see, and this is, you know, you need to take some action. So we want to combine this and say, right, I'm going to take some action, but I'm going to allow the time that it takes for things to come into place. All right, it's like when I'm just getting the example when I changed my way of eating to keto, and I got rid of sugar and I got rid of just grains and carbs and everything. It took about 3 weeks for my body to rid itself of all the sugars and all of the crap that was causing the inflammation and causing the problems. It took a little bit of time, but I persevered and pushed through. So don't give up. All right. You have this shift coming in. This is a potential challenge. Now you've also got the Three of Swords here. Now, when we're letting go of a habit or a person, it can release up and into us some old pains. For example, if you are using alcohol as a crutch, which many people do, it's a wonderful anesthetic. It numbs pain, it numbs stress, it pushes things down, doesn't resolve them, but it numbs them, it anesthetizes them. So if you are then extracting yourself from that issue, whatever it is, then that discomfort, stress, pain can come up to the surface. But once it's up and out, then you're free. Okay, so this is a potential challenge. If I'm saying no to the alcohol that I've been using to numb my stress, then I'm going to feel that stress, but I need to feel it and let it go. If I am saying no to a toxic friend or partner, I could be feeling very hurt. I'm going to allow this to come up. All right, allowing it. Now we've got the work card, the Eight of Pentacles, the worker card. So it's in the challenge position, and this is saying this might take a bit of work and I might not want to do that work. And especially in December, it's like, oh, I'm not looking at that at Christmas, don't be ridiculous. But it's saying this is in the challenge position. So if you do the work, that's where the victory comes. You've aligned with the victory in the current energy. So are you prepared to do the work that needs to be done to get that victory? You are, absolutely, but it's in the resistance position. So just be mindful of that and say, right, okay, it take a bit of effort, but I've got this, and I'm going to go with the flow. I'm going to surrender my feelings. I'm going to let them come up. I'm going to deal with it, and it's going to move me into a much stronger place. That's where my light can shine. That's where my star energy can come up. My victory can come up. So that's what we've got for the current energy, what's coming in and what's the potential challenges. So let's look at the outcome now. What's the outcome for Gemini, please? Well, we clearly want those. We've got the Three of Cups. We've got the Hanging Man again. We've got the King of Swords, King of Coins, I beg your pardon. What else for Gemini? What's the outcome? Ace of Coins. We've had that here, which we like very, very much. Okay, and we've got the Devil there, still hanging on in there. All right, so the outcome. That Devil energy is still present, all right? So it's like, okay, I'm going to do the work so that I can extract myself from whatever this is that's making me feel trapped. It's making me feel not as bright and light as I can be. It's still hanging on, all right? Because we've got the Hanging Man. So we will overcome this, Gemini. We absolutely will. But we're unlikely to overcome it through December. We might be making small steps towards it and then finish it off in January. But it's still hanging around. And that's realistically okay in some situations, all right? So, all right, if I'm trying to deal with a difficult boss, I'm not necessarily going to be able to extract myself in this few weeks. It may be that he is or she is such a pain that I just decide I'm going to get another job, and that may not be available until the new year. But once I've set my mind to it, I'm on a trajectory towards it, but it's still for some of you hanging around. But we are moving towards the release of this. Okay, there are many things in life that hold us back. And we can't always extract ourselves in 2 minutes, but we move towards it. All right. Now we've got the Three of Cups, beautiful card of celebration, friendship, spending time with people. It's an uplifting, positive energy. And it is with the King of Coins and the Ace of Coins. Now, potentially, some of you here are getting a new job. This is a beautiful new beginning, financially, prosperity, feeling abundance, feeling a flow. It's a celebration. These three cards together are really good, really good. But of course, we do have these, and we need to be honest and open about it and say, right, there is still something there that is holding me back, but I am moving to this and I'm not giving up. Okay, so let's feel into this energy and say, what is this for you? The King of Coins, it can be a new job. This can be a new business opportunity. There is the Ace here, so it is something new. For those of you in business, this can be a new product, a new service. This can be somebody helping you out, but it's a very positive energy with that Three of Cups. That devil energy is still hanging on there, so we just be mindful of it and say, okay, I want to get another couple of cards on that devil and hanging man. What else can we do? Because this is the outcome. What else can my Geminis do? We've got the wheel again. It's so interesting the way that the cards come out. All right, and the Two of Cups. Lovely. So the Wheel of Fortune, we've had it in the resistance position, and the outcome is that you are going to move into that new cycle, that new time, and you're going to love it. The Two of Cups is love. I love this. Now, this can be romantic love, but this is really about loving life, loving you, connecting with what you do, feeling really good, feeling, yes, this can be partnerships as well, not necessarily romantic, but business partnerships, friendships. There is a new cycle coming in. So be mindful of that devil energy, all right, which is that anything that makes you feel trapped or stuck, anything that's taking away your light, anything that is draining you, looking at all of that, taking steps to put things in motion, but know that the wheel is going to turn anyway. It's going to turn anyway. So you're going to get there and you're going to love the outcome. The Two and the Three of Cups, this is celebration. This is a beautiful new beginning, and we do know that 2023 is going to be better. It has been, it's that those eclipses that we had end of October and early November, there was quite a stagnant energy, and now they've let go of their grip, their grasp, and now we can move forward. And we are moving forward into this better time now. Easier time, easier flow. But that Ace of Coins has come up twice. The Hanging Man has come up twice. The Wheel of Fortune has come up twice. So you are moving into this better time. All right, Gemini, let's finish off with an angel card. Final message for Gemini, please. Final message. Final message. Higher consciousness. Beautiful. So you are going to tap into your higher self, your higher consciousness, the universe, your spiritual team, and you are aligning with your best self, your best life. You are saying to your higher self, thank you for guiding me, showing me the way. I have all the power of the universe around me. I have access to everything that I need, right? Comment that below. I have access to everything that I need, because you do. All right, Gemini, that is what I have for you. I hope that helps. I will be creating some more content in December, so do keep your eye open for that. And thank you so much for watching, subscribing, liking, caring, sharing. I love you guys. All right, see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.